TimeRust.com proudly presents the Time Rust Brain Trust.
Hey everybody, and thank you for joining us one more time on the Time Rust Brain Trust podcast. You just got done listening to the latest from Maroon 5.
Wait, what?
Are you sure they weren't listening to Wrecking Ball? Because I'm pretty sure that's the only song that the radio owns right now.
Actually, I've never heard that song, and are you sure? Because I thought we got the rights to the new Maroon 5. Did we not?
We're not using this joke again. Start this podcast over.
No? Alright.
You tried this, on episode 4 or something.
Yeah, I know, but
you came to us beforehand and you said, hey guys,
that's why
I have an idea for a bit.
I have an idea for a bit, guys.
Guys. I'm going to act
What song was it?
I'm going to act like we got the rights to this song, and then you're going to say, no, we didn't.
What song was it?
And it'll be really funny.
You know what's great? When you do a bit and people know to just go with it, and, go with it. Anyways, so let's get on with introductions. To my left is...
me.
Eli.
Because we're way out.
We're going to figure this out.
The order does not matter anymore, guys.
It never should have mattered in the first place.
We are free from the order.
You know what? We're 30-something episodes into this. The order should matter now because our hardcore listeners recognize the order.
Now is the time to make the change and throw it out.
Or they just recognize people talking.
They should recognize voices and personalities by now if they are true fans.
So, to his left is Steve.
Yep.
How's it going, guys?
There you go. And to Steve's left is...
what it is, folks.
Tim and Marquise are battling Pokemons. Did it level you guys down to 50?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'll fight you guys in a minute.
Wow. And to Marquise's left is our surprise guest, Shantel.
What's up?
Well,
Welcome back.
Shantel's not a surprise guest. It's more the fifth leg of the team.
We keep inviting, and she's like, I'm busy. I'm busy.
She is a busy person.
Wow.
Shantel,
all right, well,
It's
okay.
Dealt with.
It's always complicated.
We're gonna move past that because I'm gonna cry on the inside again.
But seriously though, welcome.
I'm just crying on the inside, folks.
Welcome back again.
My life is just the drama mask. If anyone recognizes that from Shakespeare.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Shakespeare has bored me to death.
Okay then. So, and I am Nathan.
Et tu, Steven.
Nathan, the guy that kind of corrals these crazy mofos.
You're the herder of
You
cells.
corralled this group. This group.
I have issues.
That's what I thought.
I'm not gonna pretend I don't.
It's usually us trying to restrain him.
Yeah, and his
Really?
Yes, really.
All right.
For reals, dude.
For reals. So, Eli, what are you doing?
Well, this week I have been clicking bad while on my mobile device. It is not an app, but instead it is just a website you go to, clickingbad.nullism.com, and bading, I don't know if that came across or not, maybe it did, but
that did.
Yeah, I've been doing that, so I'm making like $5 billion a second.
A second?
Yeah.
You could solve the nation's money issues.
No one can solve the nation's money issues.
You make $5 billion a second. I think
yeah,
you
but
can.
I spend it all on video games, so that I already own.
What?
What? No. But yeah, I've been playing that, so I'm almost done with that. But I'm making myself buy 100 of every item in the game to say that I have mastered it, to show it who's boss. And I'm sure by the time I do that, the guy will update it, and then there'll be more things for me to buy. So
and you'll lose all of your progress.
No, progress is saved, thankfully. But that game's a waste of time because there's nothing. You just click things and buy things, and that's it. And then it automates itself eventually. But
that sounds fun.
I just look at my phone every once in a while, and I'll click a button or two and buy something, and then I'll go back to being productive. But like the other thing I've been doing, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online a little bit. That game is completely amazing. The bugs are at a minimum now in the online portion. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, oh, dude, it's so much fun. Like, you get on there, and there's just random people running around. I always try and go to the military base and get a fighter jet, because then I can just go around and, like, shoot, like, homing missiles at people, and it's awesome. And most people online don't seem to, like, know how to get the jet, so I'm basically unstoppable for as long as I want to be in the jet, and I can just run around. Like, people will try and get helicopters and stuff at the airport or take off in planes, and I'm just like, no, missile. And, like, then they'll put a bounty on me, and they'll be trying to...
I'm sorry, that was awesome. No, missile.
And then they'll like, put a bounty on me or something.
Features from the game?
Yeah.
Sorry, built that.
They'll,
Tough luck, buddy.
they'll put, like, a bounty on me, somebody will, and then, like, people will, like, be trying to shoot me from the ground, and I'll be like, no, here's another missile. And it's just fun being a jerk online, I guess.
So you're basically trolling the entire game.
It's fun.
Trolling the interweb.
Basically, I just like...
Bam.
I like anything where I can fly around, and Grand Theft Auto lets me fly around in a jet, so of course that's what I'm going to try and do when I'm just messing around in the game.
So you're getting Battlefield 4 then?
No.
Yes.
No.
No, I'm not.
Yes. I'm awful at the
I can't
the
be...
part with the flying, but I love
Yeah.
the part with the tanking.
I just can't get...
People hate me in that
I know
game
I'm not
because
going to play it. I'll play it, like, the day I get it, and maybe a couple days after that, and then, you know, as soon as it takes way too long to level up, I'm done. Like, which is usually around, like, 25, 30-ish in those games. Like, as soon as it gets to that point, and it takes me, like, an hour to get one level, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I wasted $60 on Battlefield 3, but it did give me a cool skin for Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, well, you know, that's definitely not worth it.
You mean the Mass
No.
Effect 3 multiplayer character?
Yes.
Yeah.
They eventually gave that to you for free, so...
Yeah, they did.
Well, I had it before anyone else, except for the other people that had the game.
Other than that, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on the Legacy Collection.
On
I've been
your
playing
PS3.
on my PS3. I've been playing that online with my friend Nick, and just having a crazy good time. Like, I got to a point in that game on PSP and couldn't get past it because I was by myself, and it would have required me to go back and, like, level up a bunch of my military guys, unlock a bunch of new weaponry, level up a bunch of weaponry, and then I'd be able to beat it. But playing it in co-op made it a little bit easier, and we were able to get past it. And, like, we've just been having a ridiculous good time in this game. Like, just crazy stuff happens. And the multiplayer is so silly. Like, for those of you that don't know, like, one of the mechanics in the game is, like, you can... If you incapacitate a dude or bring him to almost death, but not finish him off, then you can run up and attach a Fulton recovery balloon to him, and he just goes, woohoo! Flying up into the sky real fast. And you recruit him into your army by force, or if it's a prisoner of war, then he's just like, yeah, I got nowhere else to go. I'll join you guys. But,
Nice.
like, it's so funny, because, like, you'll just be running around, and, like, the guy that you're playing with might take out a guy somewhere else that you don't know about, and then all of a sudden you just see somebody whisk up into the air on one of these balloons. And it's the best thing. I get a little smile on my face every time somebody goes, woohoo! Up into the sky. Like, because the prisoners of war actually say that. They actually go, woohoo!
Because it's fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they're having a great time. Like, the other guys don't make any sound because they're usually unconscious, but it's just such a, you know, it's Metal Gear Solid, so it's silly, but then your co-op, so it's even sillier, and, like, you can hold this one button to, like, follow the guy you're playing with automatically, like, if you get close to him, and they call it snake formation, so, like, you'll just, like, be running around, like, right behind the guy, like, and it looks really silly. Yeah, it looks really silly, but I've been doing that, and I'm probably going to play some more of that tonight when I get home.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, so Steve, what are you doing?
Well,
Besides kicking my butt in Pokemons, I don't know.
They're doing it right now, guys. They're Pokemoning right now.
He is kicking my butt too. He's got some really good Pokemon.
let's see. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon X. I finished my competition for my bricklaying. I did not get any of the special trophies or anything like that, but I did finish, and I was not kicked out of the program, so life is
That is good.
That's
super
good.
good. And let's see. Let me see. I got my second 90 in World of Warcraft.
Congrats.
I just lost.
So with which was my
That's
Fury
awesome.
Warrior. Yeah. Bam.
Sorry, Steve just beat me. That's why he's saying bam. He just destroyed me.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so let me put this away before it becomes something I don't. So I don't. end up-
Marquise emphatically put his away.
Rage quit. Rage quit.
No fair. Pokemon are better than mine.
You just wait, Marquise. You
He
haven't
just
seen
wanted a
Unfair.
Tyrannosaurus. That's all it was.
You haven't seen Unfair.
Oh man. Anyway, so let's see. Aside from that, finished some more stuff. Wrote up a game that I'm gonna be. Actually, I'm deciding whether or not I should be writing a module and posting it to the site.
Module.
Nice.
So I'm basically writing a series of the game I'm running for my friends is the whole team. They made it's D20 Modern. They made a team of characters that are church sanctioned monster slayers.
Okay.
And I made a healer NPC, which is a priest, and everyone else is like monster slayers and stuff. And I gave them, I advanced them in level. But what it is they do, instead of having it's kind of like Supernatural, where there's an overarching story, but mostly it's just 2 or 3 hour one-shot games where they go into a town, they have to find out what's going on, they kill the monster or solve the problem, and then they leave. So it's actually pretty easy because I get to start using crazy, weird monsters. What I'm one of the scenarios I have written up is it's got something called drop bears, which imagine a koala the size of a German Shepherd
That falls on you?
that drops on you and is
Excellent.
and it's carnivorous and they run in packs.
I approve.
Yeah,
Drop bears.
yeah, they look vicious and awesome.
I like it.
I love it.
That's an amazing
And
idea.
then there's a
Bears that fall on you.
a toxic golem. Essentially, it's a vaguely humanoid shape. Mass of toxic waste that is held together by a thin membrane, and when it dies, it explodes into an AoE of toxic-y acid goodness that kills anything that's up close, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But aside from that, I really haven't done a heck of a lot. I mean, working has been taking up a lot of my time. I've been helping out some friends with some things.
Did you do anything fun this weekend?
Oh yeah, I went up to my future brother-in-law's house and played Nerf guns this weekend.
Oh yeah.
And didn't invite us.
I can't invite you to other people's houses
Yeah, there's-
as much as I wanted to.
I don't think that's how it works.
There was a
I've known them longer.
well, maybe you should have given them a call.
Family.
Actually, he has too.
Well, what it was is it was
What?
everyone.
You know them long.
It was a Halloween party
Longer than
thingy
him?
with. Yeah, of course.
Really?
Basically, you weren't invited.
Yeah,
there
it
was-
was like all this not included.
There was people's
Marquise, what are you doing?
kids and stuff.
He lost his phone.
Yeah. You want me to call it? Did you check your
Oh,
pocket?
Marquise.
Anyway, so
Anyways, so
I
nerves,
basically
kids.
there was a fog we had a fog machine, so we had the fog of war, and we got yelled at because it creeped up out of the basement and filled the house with fog.
But does that make it the best?
It was amazing because I won 2 or 3 solo matches because I was creeping through the fog of war and they had these foam swords that if you can get close enough you could knife people.
Nice.
So I had a rampage shotgun, so I was running up just emptying clips to keep people down, and then I'd sneak in through the fog and knife people.
That's awesome.
And then they started sending in Evs and Alex with swords and killing everyone.
We have to be specific. Those are small children.
Yes, because you can't shoot small children with Nerf guns that shoot 75 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the event, I almost picked up the new sniper rifle Mega Nerf line.
no.
I'm glad you
Don't.
didn't because that thing sucks.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's garbage.
bad.
Shoot 100 feet.
It
No.
does not.
It
I don't
shoots
know.
about 50.
Only if you're throwing it 175 feet.
Yeah. If you throw it, if you throw it 175 feet and then it causes a fire to go off, then it might go another 25.
Wow.
Yeah, it's garbage. So,
It's not good.
It's hot garbage.
Steve, you made the right call. Now go buy the zombie stuff.
Yeah, the zombie
Yeah, the
strike
zombie
is
stuff
pretty
is
rad.
awesome.
I
gotta look at the
gotta
zombie
go to a Target. so it's only sold at Target.
Yeah, right now it's only available at Target. It'll be available other places, and there will be one gun that is exclusive to Target forever.
See, the Target had that with one of the Elite lines, and I don't see it. But there it is. The Alpha Trooper. And that gun is bad.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Aside from that, I'm still waiting to hear back from my author for the whether or not things got run through properly. But I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that we get
good luck
published.
on that, man.
Because if
cool.
if that takes off, truthfully, even if I don't benefit from this at all, knowing that I helped a good friend of my parents, a good friend of mine, she was my 4th grade teacher, achieve something that she has wanted to achieve for a very long period of time is enough for me.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be very cool.
It was pretty cool. But
Helping someone achieve their dreams, always cool.
Aside from the
Steven, you touched my soul.
Yeah, he did. When he beat you at Pokemon.
Oh! But
wow.
We anyway, aside from that, I've been watching lots of streaming TV, and I'm writing things up as we speak.
Good.
As I am current. People think I'm strange at work because I sit there with a pen and my pencils and just write articles on physically while, everyone else is smoking and talking. And I'm like, I feel strange at work because I'm the only member of the team that doesn't chew or smoke or drink heavily or hasn't been married a couple of times, and it's really odd.
Well, it's...
But that's construction work. I enjoy what I'm doing. We got rained out 2 days this week, which wasn't so bad.
You're basically the dude from Office Space after he has the horrible office job. Was it Ron
Livingston?
Ron Livingston.
Yeah.
Then goes to do construction. He's like, yes. Because he feels alive actually doing something.
Yeah, I actually sat at a saw all day and sawed block and got rained on. There was some, hail today. I'm sitting there, I'm cutting block, this big table saw. And all of a sudden it starts to rain, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe they'll send us home. And I'm like, no. So we just stood there, and it's raining on me. I'm wearing my Carhartts and stuff. And all of a sudden it starts hailing. And I looked up and was like, forget this. And I turned this off.
I'm out.
Yeah, I was like, peace!
All right, Marquise. What are you doing?
All right. Well, besides losing at Pokemon
badly,
Steve destroyed me.
I've got a well-balanced team.
You do have a very well-balanced team.
Pokemon.
Hey, when did you put that Steve tattoo on Marquise's face? That's weird.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
That was a little creepy.
Yeah, that was way creepy.
Just a little bit.
Chantel and I have been in the Castle Marathon of the Ages every day this week.
Nice.
On TNT.
You caught up?
Castle's good.
We're in the middle of we're starting at the beginning of the Becca and Castle just got together, so we're
okay. So you're at the
season
beginning part of
4 or 5
last year.
Yeah.
It's last year 4 or 5. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So TNT shows 4 to 8 episodes a night now. So we're all caught up or catching up. So what a great show!
Yeah, it was an amazing show.
It's
I like it.
Very well written show.
I wish they would make more shows with Nathan Fillion like that.
Well, he's in Community for the season. So.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to be
good.
Good.
Oh,
yeah.
He could be a permanent cast.
That's fair to say.
Yeah,
it will be good because
it might not be.
It might not be.
I don't know.
Last season was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
What else, Marquis?
So,
everyone else.
I tried playing X-Men Destiny.
Tried is the word.
Yeah, tried.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
10 minutes into the game, it froze.
I think that was fate telling you something.
No, that was your last chance.
I tried again. I took it out. I wiped it down. I'm like, you know what? Maybe the disc needs some loving.
It's not like an NES, man.
I started playing. The audio's breaking up. What's wrong with this game? Wipe it out again. Wipe it out again.
You know what's wrong with that game, Marquise? You're playing it.
Yeah. Nate's like, here, X-Men Destiny. I'm like, oh, well, all right.
Well, someone was whining, like, oh, I played all your games, Nate. I need something else. Start playing the bad games then.
That's impossible to play all of your games.
No, he hasn't played all... He just meant the Xbox 360 games.
Yeah,
he's gone through most of those.
I've gone through most of them. And I'm telling him he has a new job now. He needs to start buying new games I can play them.
But
hold on.
I'm saving.
How's he gonna find the time to play some new games when he hasn't even found the time to play some games that
Marquise doesn't care about that.
Yeah,
I just wants to play the game.
I just want to play the games.
You know,
He doesn't have to buy
to
it.
be fair though, I did buy 2 new games, The Darkness 2 and Dead or Alive 5.
Darkness 2 was awesome.
And
Yeah, but
he
those are
didn't
both
play
not
either
good.
of them.
I didn't like the Darkness.
The Darkness
and,
2 was really good.
and
Did you play it first?
Dead or
I
Alive
It's
5.
awesome, right?
I played them both.
And
Yeah.
I hate
So good.
Super
DOA.
violent
So
and awesome.
Dead or
what I
Alive
want.
5 is not good.
I hate DOA. I
Paid $5
can't
for it.
stand DOA.
I'm not a fan of DOA. I would prefer to play Soul Calibur personally.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, no, I have the good Soul Calibur, so I'm fine.
Do you have the Soul Calibur with Kratos?
No, because
Then
that
you
was
do not have the good
exclusive.
Soul Calibur.
But
No,
anyway,
I have the one with Spawn.
I started playing
That's the good
Super
one.
Mario 64. My turn. Super Mario 64 on the
The
DS.
best game ever made.
It's pretty awesome so far. I'm playing as Yoshi, and they're just starting off, so that's awesome. I went to go play Mario Kart, and that was missing. So that's in Nate's DS.
That
Needs
is
to-
literally one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
I
Let's go.
actually played more Mario Kart 64 than Mario 64. Like when I wasn't playing GoldenEye, it was Mario Kart.
And
I was
see,
I was a GoldenEye person.
To
so.
this day, I play Mario 64 to completion several times a year.
I like to just crank it up, like, because that's one of the
I
reasons why I
don't.
bought a
I
DS.
stopped playing.
Because when I was doing telemarketing overnight, we all have a DS and we'd all hook up and race.
Sure. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
one of
So
the
Mario
reasons why.
64 is literally my favorite game of all time. Like,
So, what else have I been doing? Being sick, which has been awesome. We caught the Comic-Con crud. It's just starting to kick in.
I'm
like
sure,
2 weeks
yeah.
afterwards. When you're hanging with 130,000+ people, you tend to catch some stuff. So that's awesome.
You should have fought the stuff.
I'm trying to fight this stuff.
Plus we're
Halls,
kids.
ginger ale, orange juice.
Tussin? You got Tussin?
I've got the Halls. I don't have the Tussin.
No, you need the Tussin.
I think I do need the Tussin actually
You
because
gotta get the green flavored kind. And
my
you
throat has to tickle.
And you sleep forever.
It's a tickle.
Yeah, it has to tickle. And then I've been trying to watch TV shows. I have to catch up on the Blacklist and stuff like that. But that's
excellent
seriously-
show. Oh my
What
gosh.
super good
I've not
show.
watched it yet.
Oh
Red,
my goodness.
Red is the best character on TV so far.
It
He
is
really
amazing.
is. James Spader, awesome.
So yeah, I've been. I saw the Captain America trailer, which was a beast.
We'll talk about it here
We'll
in a little
talk about
bit
it,
because
but-
I
that's.
didn't watch it yet.
I hate you so much.
He just posted it on Facebook like a half hour before we
Yeah.
started. So
Your fault.
Yeah, and I watched it 5 hours before, but I was at work when it was afterwards, so I couldn't do that.
Work?
Yeah, I know.
What is this thing you call work?
seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, and Steve got a swag, so which is awesome. He's going through his stuff now.
Super excited.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Hung out with Trevor Wyatt. Shout out Trevor. I know you're listening. And he's gonna be writing some UFC stuff for us coming up in the future.
Great.
But we watched this last past week. We watched UFC's 166. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, that was it.
Cool.
Excellent.
Chantel? What are you doing?
Not much. Honestly.
Not much.
Work has been killing me, so that's what I've been doing lately. Been watching Revenge.
It's a good show.
Yeah. I'm glad they've gone back to season 1 Revenge, kind of. So that's
Yeah, I didn't really like season 2.
Yeah,
a
season
lot.
2 is.
It wasn't so good.
This season's been pretty good so far, so.
Good. I might have to go back and watch it all. It's all on Netflix. Season 2 is.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can get caught up real quick.
Is it just me, or is Aiden physically smaller? Does he look smaller to you?
I think he's shrinking.
Yeah.
He has less muscle, but he probably maintains tone.
I find his character very annoying.
He is. I
thought he died.
That
in
was
season
one.
2,
Yeah, that was one of the
but then he
reasons I
came
didn't
back.
like season 2 was because of him.
Yeah,
I'm a
he's back
British-
again. Hopefully they kill him off.
I'm a British ninja.
I'm a British ninja.
It's no, you're not. Go away.
Exactly.
You just look at it and you're like,
Wow, I just noticed something. This is a show that you guys watch that I don't watch.
It's a really good show.
Uh-oh.
I am out of the loop on
Besides
this.
season 2, but
Yeah, season 2 not so good.
Yeah.
Although the ending kind of fixed some things and then
That's
got,
what
Yeah.
I heard.
got it in the right direction.
It's because
Or
they were
to-
like, you know what we want to do with season 2? Go crazy! And then now
jump the shark.
we'll
A little bit.
we'll jump the
We'll
shark.
get it out of the way.
You know what this soap opera show needs? Terrorism! Domestic style. No, that's alright. That's alright. No.
I've also been watching Once Upon a Time.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
The new one as well. Once Upon a Time in Wonderland?
I haven't seen it.
I'm actually liking that one better than
Really?
the old one because like it's got more action in it.
It's
Like it's
because it
not as much
focuses
of
on
a
a
drama.
specific
It's
thing.
it's a little bit more actiony.
Alice is
It's been
hardcore.
pretty,
See,
it's
I
been pretty
really,
cool.
I thought Once Upon a Time was interesting, but I found it lacking. I wanted it to focus on one specific set or one set of characters as opposed to having.
I love it because
All of them.
it's Disney,
Ever.
and they literally go, hey, guess what? The Disney library is open.
Yeah.
Welcome to the game, folks.
Although I thought it was weird when they included like Frankenstein. I was like, that's
Yeah, that was a big.
No, but see, that makes it awesome because that's a whole different universe. You got
I
the
know.
Dracula and the Mummy and the Wolfman. That's a whole different. I mean,
Creature from the Black
think of the
Lagoon.
eras that you can. Think of the stories that you can
Best
tap into.
thing ever.
It could be good. I don't know. You know, it's
Probably not.
like this particular season's been a little rough, but yeah.
Peter Pan's awesome.
Peter Pan's an evil little douche.
I have a thing about Peter. But I'll wait. So
It was hilarious. The guys who wrote the show, they were like, the first time they met the kid was at the premiere in Toronto, and they were in line, and then he was just like, I'm in line, and I see him, and I look at him, and he turns around and looks at me, and I immediately see Peter Pan, and I freak out, and I run away. And I think I offended him. He was, and so I came to winter, like, I wasn't running away from you, it was your character. Peter Pan freaked me out.
That's funny.
Peter Pan is kind of creepy.
And that's all I basically am doing besides baking.
Baker.
Chantel's the baker in the family.
It's cool. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
She made Rice Krispie treats today, which
Nice.
were awesome.
You didn't bring any with you?
They weren't for you guys.
Oh,
For shame.
I'm having a fall harvest party at the daycare.
Oh,
No, that's awesome.
Marquise ate one, so.
I had to try it.
I mean, you have to. I mean, you
I'm
have
the
to.
quality
like,
taste
yeah.
tester. Sick or not sick, I'm the official taste tester.
Yeah.
You call it quality control,
Yeah,
and then you can do anything with it.
I want some Rice Krispie treats.
they were amazing.
So,
Maybe next time.
Nathan Hendy,
hey,
Yeah.
Hey, what have you been doing?
doing?
what have you been doing?
Apparently hanging out with Bane.
Hello.
Everybody all at once. Thank you.
That's
All
right.
right.
Just sit
Aw.
there.
So, all right, let's start with the big DVD release for this week. I got The Conjuring, which was actually really, 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 really good. One of the best scary movies I've watched in a long time.
Need to see that.
Surround sound is not a must. Holy crap! That is one of the creepiest things. Like, all right, they have a game. These kids. All right, it's called it's like hide and go clap, or hide and clap, whatever. And what you do is one person gets blindfolded, and then everyone hides in the area. You know, like in a house or something, and they start walking around. They're feeling their way around, and they say, "Okay, clap one," and you hear. And then the person tries to use that to
As
get
a way to
closer,
locate them. Okay.
and they clap 3 times. That's like, you can call out clap 3 times.
Yeah.
And it gives way to some of the creepiest moments in that frickin' movie.
Well, yeah,
So-
because anytime you have someone blindfolded where they can't see what's happening, but you as the viewer can, that's messed up.
And you're asking for like random clappings from small children.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Also, there is a doll, like a Victorian style doll. The white face, the
That
dead
just sent a shiver
eyes.
down my spine. Dolls and clowns
And guess what?
puppets are creepy.
This movie will
Clowns
make
are definitely
you,
creepy.
soil
It's
yourself.
almost as good as it's Insidious or Sinister.
Oh, it's way better than those combined. Way better. It's actually the guy that did Insidious.
See,
Yeah, so
Insidious-
next level
See,
horror.
Insidious wasn't
It's
so
great.
bad. And Insidious was scary, and then I saw Darth Maul on the ceiling. Was like, oh, this movie's done.
Yeah. Well, they don't have him in the second one, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
But there's the doll, the creepiest thing. There's one part where the doll is just sitting on his lap, and its head turns and looks at the little girl. And I'm not even going to tell you, like, the context, but you just know that it's extremely creepy.
Does it start talking to her?
No, there's no talking in the doll.
It's
It
just
doesn't have
creepy.
to. There's just sounds and, like,
He goes-
weird stuff. And it's
Yeah,
not...
just the
yes.
sound it makes instead
Yeah.
of the squeaking, it just goes creepy.
Pretty much. Yeah. I can't ruin that movie for anyone other than it's scary.
May I borrow said movie?
It doesn't matter. You can ruin it all you want. I'm never going to watch it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not.
right.
I was
seriously
actually
not.
I don't
gonna
do
hook
horror
up.
films.
I was gonna hook up your sister with a copy and make you watch.
She wouldn't watch it.
She's like, yeah, sure. We're just gonna sit down and watch
No.
a movie.
What
That-
She
you need to
wouldn't
do is-
watch
is
it.
You need to. What you need to do is you need to go online and print out a sticker that looks exactly like Pacific Rim's DVD. Like
There you
case.
go.
And then you
Yeah.
stick it on
And-
top.
and-
You're like,
and-
oh, sweet Pacific Rim.
And then,
and-
like, in the first 5 seconds when it's not Pacific Rim and nothing scary has happened at all, and it has not
No.
affected me in any way,
It gets creepy in the
then
first 5
I
seconds.
would be like, oh, this is not Pacific Rim. Nathan's a jerk.
After the
But yet I'm intrigued.
after the Warner Brothers logo, it just immediately gets creepy with the music. It's like,
And then
Yeah,
that's
see?
the point when I'm like, oh, this is
and
not
Nathan
Pacific
wasn't gonna
Rim.
he wasn't gonna make copies of anything at all because we respect copyright laws in this place.
I just want to borrow it.
no, I said I would let him borrow my copy. Did I say something else?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. My bad.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
we
just
don't-
said
we
let him
don't-
borrow.
We don't approve of that.
So, anyways,
we don't want Lars and Metallica to sue us for anything.
Yeah, I don't want to go through the never.
But like,
But so, anyways,
it's not like monsters came through the rift in the ocean. You're like, awesome, sweet movie. But if it's not like that immediately, you're
Yeah.
like, I've been tricked.
Yeah. Like, why would I sit there and watch the whole thing knowing that it's not Pacific Rim?
I think they're both Warner Brothers. Though. But anyways,
Yes.
let's see. Got caught up on the show that we just mentioned a little bit ago, Blacklist, which is absolutely amazing.
Yep.
I love that show.
Yep.
Peter Pan in Once Upon a Time is one of. All right, I don't normally want to kill children, but there's him,
Don't know.
and then
Is
there's
that what
the
you're-
kid from Game of Thrones, Joffrey.
Joffrey?
Joffrey.
Yeah, Joffrey and Peter Pan are almost
that guy's
neck and
not
neck.
actually
Almost.
a kid, though.
Which one?
He's just playing a kid.
Which one?
Joffrey?
The guy,
Well-
the kid who plays Peter Pan, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
The kid who
it's
plays
not
Joffrey's
like I'm not
not,
saying
like,
they're little
isn't
child. I'm
he,
talking
like-
about their characters,
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Joffrey-
Peter Pan's immortal.
Well, yeah.
I love that part.
Like,
that-
anyone...
Peter Pan's a Highlander.
Anyone that's experienced anything about
There can be
Joffrey,
only
whether
one
it's the
Pan.
books or otherwise,
They've
wants
got
to
that.
kill that
They've
kid.
got that GIF on the internet where it's just the random cuts of people slapping Joffrey
Yes.
in the
Yes.
face.
Yeah.
Because that's all I really want to see. Because
Yeah,
it makes
no,
me
it's
feel better.
amazing.
Actually, I'm looking forward to the next season when
No, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut your face. Shut your face. All right.
I
So,
love
anyways,
having read the books.
so well, I read Walking Dead, so I know what's not going to happen because they screwed that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the
I stopped
difference.
watching after season 1.
That's the thing. It's
I know what's not going to happen in the show.
You're like good things.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now,
like, I don't know.
Anything worth value.
I gotta
Yeah,
say,
see.
I did watch Raw on Monday. It was boring.
boring.
I was gonna get Hell in a Cell until I saw
I
that
don't know
Raw.
why they do this to themselves.
Because it was like they had this forward momentum. It was going so well, and like, oh, John Cena's gone. Let's focus on all these other guys. And they're like,
Wait,
yeah,
John
but like
Cena?
you know how wrestling
Yeah.
John
momentum
Cena.
works, right?
What
Like
happened
yeah.
to John Cena?
there's momentum
He
and
doesn't-
then it builds to nothing.
He tore his
That's
tricep.
wrestling
it's-
momentum.
saw
they
that on
had
the-
the
it looked
they had the
awful and
option.
gross.
They had the option to do something special, and they didn't
Now
do
he's
it.
with
And
his annoying
that's their fault.
girlfriend.
They're like, oh look, here's
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan. Everyone loves him. He is so over. Everyone's chanting yes, yes, pointing their fingers and pointing over the sky. Yes, 20,000 people on their feet doing it. And you know what they do? They bury him for like 4 months until John
Oh.
Cena can come back.
And then
It's
that's
like,
why
what?
John Cena's back, guys.
Oh yeah, and he
I'm
gets
back early, man. I'm Superman.
a world title match at the first pay per view. The first time he shows up after coming back, it's like whatever, dude. Shut up, I hate you.
So just quit watching.
No, I'm.
It's not even good.
I'm not
thought we
really
already voted
trying.
to cut this segment from the
No,
show.
I fast forward. I was getting that out so I can then go to
Yeah.
other stuff. Okay, so here's my crazy surprise thing that I watched that you all will want to watch.
Okay.
Europa Report.
What?
What?
Okay,
Oh, I saw this at the magnet table
thank you.
at the
Jupiter.
con. Yeah.
Jupiter has a moon named Europa.
Yeah.
We sent out an expedition to see what's going on there. We found that
Like a
there's
probe.
people.
How long ago did we send these?
Like
This is true.
5 years.
Movie time.
Movies. It is a movie. It's
Good
shot.
job, Shantel.
It's shot exactly like a documentary, though.
Yeah.
And there's cameras all over the ship, and then like when they're in space gear,
So it's like a
cameras.
file footage movie.
Totally
Pretty
unnecessary.
Oh,
But
it's like the Cloverfield of space.
no,
Overfield of space. Good
No.
job. Bam, right there.
Space Field.
Space
space field.
Anyways,
Clover space.
monsters.
So okay, they go.
Continue.
They they're like,
Shaky
all right,
cam in space.
it's no shaky cam. They definitely indicate that something happened in the very beginning, like something went wrong. You don't know what, and you're watching these people. It's got I can't remember his name now. The dude from District 9.
Okay.
Then it has a bunch of actors that you won't recognize in anything, and then some dude whose last name is probably like Larson or something, because he's from, what?
Europe.
Yeah, Netherlands or something.
Just keep going.
Anyways.
Keep going.
But the cast doesn't matter because they do a great job as is.
And they all die?
I can't tell you if they all die because I'll ruin the movie.
Oh!
Ready? Who cares here? Spoiler alert.
Oh, it was so good though. It's an intense film. It's not like a horror film. It's just, this is a scientific expedition.
Wait.
When
You watched a movie that's not a horror film?
Shut your face.
Is it like Sunrise? Like Sunshine?
A little bit, yeah.
That's an intense movie.
Yeah.
It is. I like that movie.
And it's
Here's-
awesome.
Here's the thing, though. I will ruin this little thing. They make it to Europa, all right?
Okay.
It took them 2.5 years to get there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I
They
don't
make
think
it to
that's
Europa.
accurate, but yeah.
And no one goes back.
So it'd be on Horizon.
But I think it takes longer than that to get to Mars.
I don't remember, okay? Like, I don't remember, because I remember the rest of the movie.
No.
Guess what?
See what happens? They invented a warp drive. So that
No, there's no warp
faster.
drive.
And then the Vulcans discover us, and we get a
No.
really sweet Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
It's
They
called
teleported to Europa, and it took them 428 billion years.
That didn't make... So anyways, they got to Europa, and they found ice, okay? Underneath the ice is radiation. That's all you really
It's
know.
irradiated ice.
Well, underneath the ice, there's like a water type stuff, but it's not water. It's something else.
Liquid people.
And there's, well, let's just say there's radiation and there's stuff.
They all
Anyways,
become superheroes after being exposed to the cosmic radiation underneath the ice.
so anyways, it's a great film to watch.
It's an
Because-
origin film of Fantastic Four.
I've
You know
just
what,
decided.
that would be much
I'm
better.
so happy that Steve's on this podcast.
Okay,
He's
the
on
reason I
point
bring this
today.
up, though, reason I bring this
I've
up, though,
just
is because
decided that
you're all like, oh, I want to see Gravity so bad.
reboot.
This was a good film to watch if you wanted to see Gravity.
I've just decided that
Actually,
Nathan
do
is bad at selling us on things.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah.
you are horrible.
That was a horrible
That was a horrible
explanation.
pitch, man.
Oh, I forgot about it until 10 minutes ago.
And we were TV execs,
I
and you were
almost
pitching an
feel-
idea. We'd be like,
Yeah.
no, none
Okay,
of that.
okay. So
I almost feel like Nathan, like everything that he tries to sell us on, he just makes me not want to watch it.
So there's a radiated
You also have horrible
stuff.
taste.
There's a radiated stuff under the ice, and they think
Right.
it's water, but it's not water.
Well, I can't tell you what it is because I don't remember. But it's not water.
But it's
Moving on.
I
Awesome.
watched like 1,000
Forget
things.
this. I'm
alright?
tap. I tap.
Done.
I tap.
Do
Move
you
on.
have this movie on DVD, or can I get it on a streaming service?
It's on DVD right now.
Do you have
I
it?
didn't buy it. I Netflixed
Oh, he
it.
Netflixed this.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, you'll have to Netflix it yourself.
Okay, well, I'll go get it.
So yeah, it was good though. It was like I said, if you wanted to watch Gravity so bad and you couldn't make it out to go
Then
see
watch
it,
this movie that is nothing like that.
Watch this movie that is not Gravity.
Okay, what's Gravity? People out in space stranded, they die. The end.
Wow,
Did
you
you
just
just ruin the
spoiled
movie?
Gravity for everyone.
Really?
Spoiler alert.
Really?
We don't
Really?
know
Yeah,
if they
really
survived or not.
spoiler. I wanted to go see it.
Really?
You just spoiled a whole
Really?
big.
Wasted.
Okay, first off, it's not even scientifically accurate according to some of the smartest people on the planet.
You just
What
spoiled.
Hollywood
who cares?
movie is
You just
scientific?
spoiled
Exactly.
a movie that grossed $169 million.
I don't
Thanks a
care.
lot, Nathan.
Hey,
know
we're the
you
Millers.
fail.
We're the Millers. Jennifer Aniston strips, all right, and they live
But they
happily
don't
ever
show anything.
after.
That's in the trailer.
Exactly.
But they don't show anything, so it's not really worth going to see in the first place.
Yeah, I have to go watch it now. So, anyways,
You don't
not
have to
by
be
my
scientifically
choice.
You might as well just wait till it comes on DVD. Jeez.
Yeah, I am going to
accurate.
wait.
I happen to believe the Pacific Rim is relatively scientifically accurate.
And I can't
So
wait for the
anyways.
sequel.
I'm so
Oh no,
excited.
that's going to be amazing.
So is Captain America and
Captain America looked
All
like
right.
a beast.
We're going to go to the news. You got the movies ready, Marquise.
I'm
Of course.
first.
Well, easy.
Go ahead.
Easy. You want to go first?
No, that's fine.
No.
We always do the movies first.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
just
Gravity's number one again with $30 million. Captain Phillips is number two with $16.4 million.
I want to see
I
that.
heard that movie was
Spoiler
really
alert,
good.
he dies! No, he doesn't, actually.
Yeah, I know. So
Easy,
that's a
you're
fail.
awesome.
Fail.
Number 3 was the new Carrie movie. Opened at $16.1 million.
That's not bad.
Yeah, well, the budget was $30 million, though, so they should make that.
I like the original Carrie. It's good.
People said that's really good.
The original Carrie was freaky.
Yeah.
I watched
Pretty
that, and like, I
think I might Netflix
freaky.
that because it's on that whole Halloween recommendation list.
No, yeah.
I mean,
Number.
when it's oh, sorry.
Oh, Steve fail.
What are you playing over there?
Number 4 was the
Is this
Escape
something
Plan,
cool?
starring Stallone and the Schwarzenegger and the Stallone.
You know, I'm surprised it broke the top 5. So good.
$9 million, $9.8 million. I'm sorry. Number 5, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, $9.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, Prisoners.
What's that?
I wanted to see that.
That's Hugh Jackman and Terrence Howard, and they're trying to find
Jake
their daughters,
Gyllenhaal.
Jake/Maggie Gyllenhaal, and they're trying to find their.
You're not one person.
You don't know that.
They could be.
They could be.
Dude, all right.
Wonder
First off,
Twin powers activate.
first off, Jake is prettier.
Oh, poor Maggie.
Brutal, dude.
Watch one day.
Beep, beep. Did you see that bus?
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
This might come back to haunt us one day. We're like, hey, yeah, Jake/Maggie Gyllenhaal. Jake's pretty, and we're interviewing Maggie Gyllenhaal. So I heard this podcast one day, and you were.
Well, you said it.
Now, am I calling her ugly,
No.
or am I just saying he's really pretty?
No, I'm just saying that Jake/Maggie
Maggie Gyllenhaal's ugly.
Well, Easy said it.
Wow.
Well, at least we're not trashing on
We just
Sarah
jumped
Jessica
that shark
Parker.
and
Oh, yeah.
She's ugly, too.
Poor, good old horse face. Good old horse face. Number 7.
I don't care, I'll say it.
It's a horse in a dress. Writing about its midlife crisis.
See that? You need to do it like what was it? The song made famous by Justin Timberlake and Andy Samberg. It's a horse in a dress. It's a horse in a dress, baby. Sorry.
Alright. Number 7 was Enough Said. It was $1.7 million.
What was that about?
What? I guess
never
enough
heard of that.
said.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Enough
hold
said.
on. Let's find out because I don't even know what this movie was. This
Garbage.
was James Gandolfini's last pick.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the one he was filming.
Yeah, him,
Yeah,
with the cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Toni Collette, and Catherine Keener, and
Yeah.
all that
All
stuff.
right.
Other
Okay.
people.
And Robert.
Other people. Number 8 was The Fifth Estate, starring the Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's called a bomb, guys. Be careful, they blow up.
Hey, he's
That
the
movie bomb.
Cumberbatch.
The Cumberbatch.
He's the Cumberbatch.
How much
It
did
was a
it
movie
make?
starring Smaug the dragon.
It just took too long to come out. That's the thing.
$1.6 million.
Like, all the hype from all that died down months ago.
Year ago.
From what?
WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks.
Oh.
Yeah, it's WikiLeaks.
Yeah, because Edward Snowden came out and said, "Bam."
It just took too long.
Yeah.
Meh.
Number 9 was Runner, and that was $1.6
Is that
million.
that Ben Affleck movie?
Ben Affleck,
Yeah.
Justin
Whoa.
Timberlake.
Hey, this was supposed to be the movie that solidified Ben Affleck as Batman. Like, oh,
Affleck.
he can be a good dark bad guy. No,
No, he can't.
he's not Batman.
He's Ben
If he
Affleck.
threatened me, I would just laugh.
I would just smack him with copies of Jiggly.
Hey, so where are the drugs
Yeah,
going?
that just happened.
And number 10 was
I like, do
Insidious Chapter 2 with $1.4 million.
Phantom's the bomb, yo.
I'd be like, dude, you were really good in Dogma.
Hey,
What happened?
come on,
Chainsaw Love
Daredevil.
Strike Back.
Oh, the
No.
guy just don't know where the drugs are
I
going.
haven't seen James Oliver.
Shantel and I were going to go with Jay and Silent Bob. We were going to be the Black Jay and Silent Bob, but we decided not to at the end. For Comic Con.
Not
just-
this year. You were gonna go
I was
Luke
gonna say, I
Cage,
thought
but
maybe you were talking
totally
about Halloween.
No.
Yeah.
That's,
No?
that's-
You don't do that?
no.
Still.
But we're going as the A-Team, by the way. That's right. I am B.A. Baracus.
I thought you guys were going to Ninja Turtles or something.
That's River City Con. We're going as the Turtles. We're just announcing that. Boom.
I thought I was going to be Splinter. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to be a Shredder. That's what it was.
No, you have to be a turtle. We're the Turtles. That means we all have to shave our heads.
Or just use a bald cap.
This is not good.
Not you. You can't be a turtle.
Hey,
You-
there was
Whoa.
a girl
Whoa.
turtle.
Whoa.
There was a girl turtle.
was a
If you
girl.
look
Calm
through
yourself down.
specifically
Yeah.
through the timeline of the comics, there was a brief period of time when April O'Neil was a Ninja Turtle.
See,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And
You're
then
all
in
against
the
it.
next
Maybe
mutation,
I will go since
or-
you're so against
sorry.
me
in the
going.
next mutation TV series, there was Venus.
I don't count the next mutation because that was an awful series.
Well, you could also just, she could
most
just
of
be April O'Neil.
Yeah, you can be the Black Lady O'Neil.
Well, you don't
You
want
don't
me to
like
go,
Hey,
so
hey,
apparently.
hey. Why should I be the black April O'Neil?
Because April O'Neil's white. So she gets to be
that
the
what it
black
is?
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil also doesn't look like
that-
Megan Fox,
that how we're doing
but
this?
what Kim?
Oh!
Oh!
Chantel, you win. That's my
Well, you know,
I-
Michael Bay.
Enough said.
Oh, just,
Michael Bay explosions!
So let's talk about games.
All right, it's a huge week next week, guys.
If it's all on the virtual store for the 3DS.
It's not all.
Is it virtually awesome?
It's not all virtual.
well,
Well, it is because they're games.
this
But
podcast has been crazy.
Continue.
Blood of the Werewolf on the 28th for the PC. I'm not sure what that is. It
It sounds like a purchase for me.
might be interesting.
Because I do enjoy me some werewolves.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag comes out on the 29th
Wow.
for all your stuff.
Why's the flag gotta be black, yo?
Because he's a pirate?
Because if it was white, then you couldn't see the crossbones.
Or you wouldn't be as racist as... Wow.
Battlefield 4 comes out on the 29th also. Sonic Lost World comes out on the 29th. I don't like the looks of this Sonic game.
I haven't liked the looks of
Sonic, there's another
game.
Sonic game coming
Yeah,
out.
it looks bad.
Was it Colors or Generations? was really good?
Colors and Generations
Both good.
both are great Sonic games.
So just buy those because they're
Yeah.
probably like $20.
No,
Don't
absolutely buy
this.
those. Angry Birds Star Wars makes its way to the consoles and handhelds on the 29th as well. WWE 2K14 is on the 29th. It's only on PS3 and 360.
Buy the Phenom edition if you can find it because it comes with an actual autograph from the Undertaker.
That's pretty cool.
Like
Wait, what?
actual
Seriously?
autograph?
An actual.
Like he signed
No,
it?
this
Yes.
is this is a very limited edition.
Like he sat there in a room and signed thousands of these.
Well, he's not wrestling right now, so
He's not
why
wrestling right now, so yeah.
I mean, I
He's
thought
gotta make
only
that money.
I
It's-
thought only like Penny
if I
Arcade
could-
did stuff like
If
that.
I can do
Nope.
a virtual, match thing like
That's
we
kinda
were
cool.
doing with 13,
It comes in a
might
cool
have to buy
casket
it.
and such, and right
You
now,
can.
so
Oh,
Well, then I might have to buy this game.
some kind of game called OMG HD Zombies for the Vita. So Proteus is coming to PlayStation 3 Network and the Vita. This is interesting. I did not know about this at all. Castlevania Lords of Shadow: The Mirror of Fate is getting an HD release on PlayStation 3 Network and Xbox Live Marketplace.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
I
the
had heard
3DS
about that.
game.
Yeah, the 3DS.
That's next week, though,
The
right?
3DS.
Yeah,
game
it
is
comes out
awesome.
the 31st.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to the next Lords of Shadow game for my
Yeah.
hopefully not next gen.
Deadly Premonition Director's Cut is coming to PC finally. So all the PC holdouts will finally get to play that ridiculous game.
Is that game awful?
No, that game is amazing. Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 for the PC.
All right.
And
sure.
on the eShop, the Wii Fit U trial is available for download. So if you have a balance board from your Wii, you can
Then you
download
obviously
this.
have to.
you
dust it off.
you obviously spend too much money on
Yeah.
your Wii.
If you have a balance board for the Wii,
If you have a balance board for the Wii U, dust it off, pull it out of the closet,
and realize that you wasted your money. Next,
download the trial of
you just look at the Wii
We
balance
Fit
board
You.
and you just cry.
We Fit You. We Fit
Oh, that's wow.
glove.
You. We Fit You.
So my goodness, this has been the weirdest podcast we've done in a very
Best
long time.
podcast.
So that is the stuff, but I mean huge releases next week.
yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked that
I didn't realize all that was
90% of
coming
it
out the same
wasn't
week.
from the eShop for Nintendo.
They're like, we got to make way for real games now.
I told you it was games.
I call that real games.
Ouch!
Mean.
Actually, I bought a 3DS for a couple of games, and I've got two of them right now.
I bought a 3DS.
You
and I
need to
bought
hit up
all
that
the base
eShop.
games.
Hit up
I
that
I need to
think,
eShop.
get my Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Yeah, you need to hit up that eShop.
Now
Good
that we're
stuff
done
on
with
there.
the news, before we get to Con Part 2, I'd like to bring up a relevant thing, which was something that some of us saw, Captain America Winter Soldier trailer. It was the British trailer because, I don't know, someone had the bright idea of putting it on iTunes, and it's not easy to get a hold of, I guess.
Yeah, that was
crashing.
That was dumb.
But that's because Disney has a thing with iTunes. Like,
yeah, I know. So then all the stuff comes out on iTunes first, and then it'll be in Yahoo and stuff later this week.
No, like, not even that. Like, if you buy a movie, you know how normally it comes with a digital copy these days? Well, the digital copy only works on iTunes, whereas some people are coming out with both. It's a code that works on both.
Which is fine, because who
I
doesn't
prefer
have
that.
an iPhone?
I hate Apple. I have a
You're the only
Droid.
person in this room that has an iPhone.
Not true.
Oh,
okay.
Shut up your face.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. That thing is huge, so I didn't know it was an
It's a
iPhone.
case because I broke my phone.
Oh, I thought that was like something else. Like maybe it had mints in it or something.
Yeah,
Oh, like that.
we still
Yes, I
outnumber.
kept going.
When I
with this
saw it
to my
initially, I was like,
mailbox.
"That's a really strange looking Altoids box," and I was really kind of like wondering if I should ask for one or not. And then it's just an overpriced
It's
phone.
smaller than Marquise's phone.
Yeah, because his has a giant screen.
This would take up half my face.
She's also very
That's
tiny.
I always feel silly with like the big phones. Like I picked up a Galaxy Note one time, and I was like,
Those things are
like,
ridiculous.
what am
That's
I gonna
huge,
do?
though.
Like, I'm not going to stand there and talk on this
Good
thing.
stuff.
I love this thing.
No, you
Yours
see,
is the
that's
same
why
phone?
that's why they
Droid
have the
Ultra?
new
Yeah,
watch.
His is slightly
Yeah,
seen the
yeah,
watch?
that's exactly why they
Slightly.
made the
It's
watch
huge.
is because now
Yeah.
you don't
Awesome.
have to pull that giant stupid phone
Yeah,
out of
much
your
bigger.
pocket and look like a moron. You can just talk into your wrist and
Yeah,
look like an
like-
even bigger moron.
Hey,
What
no.
are you
The
thinking?
Power Rangers talking to
Computer.
their wrist. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because they're Power Rangers.
Oh, did you see that commercial that they're
You are
actually
not a
have
Power Ranger.
a watch that you can talk in?
I know. We're
Oh,
talking
that's what we're
about.
talking about.
Oh,
Way to
sorry.
pay attention. Fail.
Yeah, are you on the Tussin?
Chantel's on the
Okay, I'm going to
Chantel-
shine a light in your eyes.
Chantel's on the quill.
Oh.
No.
So, anyways, let's talk a little bit about the trailer. It was fantastic.
It was
Yes.
if this trailer was a movie. This was
I thought it was great.
The greatest Marvel movie
You
ever.
didn't see it.
No, he didn't see it.
Yeah, sure. Honestly,
I thought it was. If this, I mean, again, if this trailer was a movie, this is the greatest Marvel movie ever.
it really. Wow.
I was like, wow, this was very well done. I love the new suit. It's got the.
Does he
It's
finally
got,
have the wings?
no, he's got the Steve Rogers Super Soldier suit.
No, dude, the Steve Rogers Super Soldier suit is awesome.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It's a nice suit.
I
They did a
prefer
good
that
job with
suit.
it.
If he doesn't have the
personally.
little wings, okay.
And he's got the guns. He's got the guns on it and stuff. He has guns on it.
I really prefer the Super Soldier suit to the scale mail wings. I always thought that was kind of hokey. I was like, with all the modern advances in body armor and super cool looking artistry, why are you wearing scale mail?
I'm pretty
Looks like he's
sure-
cosplaying for D&D,
I think he wears everything because you see him wear the same outfit he wore in Avengers.
which was good.
He wears the jeans, t-shirt, and a coat thing where he's
and then
getting
he wore,
attacked.
and he's wearing
And
the
then-
form from the first Avengers, the first Cap movie.
Yep.
And he's wearing that outfit.
He's
So
he's got all kinds of stuff on.
the
It's,
Falcon looks amazing. Holy smokes! I was very surprised about this.
I liked it.
He wasn't the red and white Falcon that everyone knows from the comic
Is
books.
he black?
He's black.
It's Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, they've pulled that switcheroo on certain heroes before, and it's very...
They're doing it with the Torch, but we'll get to that.
Wait, what?
The Human Torch. We'll get to that. But yeah, so this looks
His eye
amazing.
twitched.
Yeah.
He should have did.
Okay, so it's the Ultimate suit. It's from the Ultimates. It's black. It's all tactical.
and it's cool looking.
and it's cool looking.
Because the Ultimates, let's face it, the Ultimates, with the exception of the original Iron Man concept, the Ultimates costumes are way cooler.
Yeah.
Exactly. And did you notice that his he basically, it looked like a backpack. And you see him, it's so great. He's on the shield helicarrier. He's got submachine guns. He turns around and just kind of jumps off the edge of the helicarrier, shooting backwards. And then he turns around again,
And the
twists
wings
his
just-
body.
The wings pop out and just like
He just
seamlessly,
flies.
and he just flies. I'm like, yes, that works.
It was pretty awesome.
So is it kind of like how when we saw the third X-Men movie, we wished Angel would be
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
actually cool?
yeah.
And have the
actually cool.
metallic wings for a minute.
I wanted them to set it up for Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Yeah, that's not gonna
They were like Brett Ratner's like Apocalypse. I'm Brett Ratner. Kill them all.
They're like, I'm Brett Ratner. Let's just let's drive this
We're gonna
plane.
blow him up. Hey! We're gonna blow you. We're gonna blow Cyclops up because he's gonna be in Superman.
You know what? I'm
You know
I'm
that
glad.
ship that carried all the money for us? Yeah, let's just run that aground on the reef.
Yeah, I like
Sink it.
you
We'll
know-
Titanic this thing.
It's probably for the best that he didn't include Apocalypse, because Apocalypse would just be like a 6'1" guy with an A carved into his head by a knife, and he's like, "I'm just a crazy dude." Blah 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 blah.
I mean, like
I'm
what he did to
Apocalypse.
Juggernaut. Juggernaut could have been a villain on
Let's-
his own.
Let's not talk about
Oh my goodness.
He's the avatar
I
of
would
the
not.
Crimson Cosmos.
I would not mind that Vinnie Jones played Juggernaut,
it. Again.
but the concept of Juggernaut in X-Men: The Last
He's not,
Stand
he's not a mutant.
hurt my soul.
Not a mutant.
Hurt my soul
Not
as an
mutant.
X-Men fan. Before the Avengers, before Spider-Man, I was an X-Men fan.
I got a chuckle out
And
of
it hurt.
his exit into the floor. I got a chuckle out of that.
Yeah, but that was
And then I realized that that piece of my soul was gone, and I could never get it back.
Nope. And then he did an internet meme we won't say on here because everyone's heard it and it's tiring and it makes me cry.
Yep.
But the
The Power Rangers one is way better.
I don't know. I still
Captain.
watch. I still watch those videos every once in a while.
They're hilarious.
Hilarious.
Captain America 2, the Winter Soldier, whatever we want to call it, looks amazing. And how did the Winter Soldier look?
he looks beast.
He looked awesome.
He
man.
looks awesome.
They have a knife fight for like a split second in the trailer where the Winter Soldier was. You
I
see
guess
them like
I could
trading
be way
punches.
more excited about this if I knew who the Winter Soldier was.
Well, okay, we can't.
No. Spoiler alert, because it's a comic book and we can ruin it here.
Yeah, honestly, that's a lot of people aren't going to know.
Well,
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why I'm
let's-
not excited. 'cause
Here,
I don't
here,
know
here.
who that
Let's,
is.
I didn't know
let me,
this.
Marquise, please continue on the thing while I show him a picture of Winter Soldier.
So, Steve and I are going to talk.
Yeah, maybe
so,
I'll recognize
Steve,
Yes.
you raised your hand first. You
Yeah.
get to answer the question. Who is the Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier is his sidekick from World War II that also got
Oh,
frozen,
he
was
said
picked up by the
continue.
Nazis and trained as a super.
That's actually
Awesome.
not what I meant. I meant don't ruin that.
Oh.
Be Bucky.
I meant
No, we're gonna. You should have known we were gonna ruin it because Steve and I
you
don't care.
guys.
It was the guy
You
that
guys.
supposedly fell to his death off of a train.
You should. Everyone should have known.
If
that
you don't find a body,
you
he's
don't
not
find a
really
body,
dead.
he's not really dead.
So the Winter
Unless
Soldier
it's
is
a
Nazi Captain America.
Yeah,
Hey, he's
No, he's
not
Russian
He's
Captain
It's
America.
Russian Captain America, and he has a robot arm.
Okay.
and see him catching the shield.
I'm way less
'Cause he's
excited.
got a
Yeah.
robot
Yes, I thought
arm.
that was pretty awesome in the trailer.
When he catches the shield in the trailer, you just see Captain America toss the shield
Yeah.
wearing his normal civvies, and then the dude just goes, grabs it. Just like that. And they have a fight scene for like 2 seconds.
Dude, when he
Looks
drops the
amazing.
knife and he moves,
He catches
He
it,
catches
yeah.
it. I was like,
Because he knows like Krav Maga now or something. I don't know. He's
when you-
or,
Every time
Russian
Captain America
Sambo
throws
fighting.
the shield, I feel it's like in Austin Powers, the guy that throws the shoe.
Well, when you go home,
I'm sorry,
You're a
Batman.
waste of space.
Batman throws his batarangs and they come back to him too. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was always dumb.
Yeah, but they're sharp.
it's part of the name Batarang.
Also,
but-
how does he
yeah.
have like 3,000 batarangs? I just
because
never
they're
got
all
He's
full-
Batman.
He folds them up
because he
into like
uses
nothing.
Because I'm Batman.
Because he uses
because he's
PEM
Batman.
particles.
he uses slip space.
It's actually because he's Batman.
It's because I'm Batman.
Anyways,
He has
Okay.
the amount of batarangs is determined by the need of plot. So if
He's
the
like
plot
breaking it
if the
down.
plot requires him to throw more batarangs, he magically finds more.
realistically, carrying around that much plastic or metal would
It's
make
metal.
it wear. Okay, then it's got to be like 150 pounds around his waist.
Oh, but it looks so lightweight when the people take it
He
off.
has
It's like,
he has a microfabrication thing on his belt,
Oh, so he's got an Omni tool in his belt.
and it
That-
makes
Awesome.
batarangs.
Here
Really?
is the.
Sure, why not?
That's believable.
Okay.
All right.
Batman created the Omni tool.
I
and
mean,
has a micro-
I just wrote that, so there it is.
Let's talk about
Welcome
New
to
York
fiction.
Comic Con.
Speaking of Batman, Shantel and I were at the Batman panel for Comic Con.
Yes.
Yes, we were at the Batman panel, and Steve Snyder was there, and Shantel and Steve Snyder explained Year Zero, and Shantel got interested in Batman.
I haven't read it yet. But
She's not ready yet, but she's got interested in Batman Year One, the new stuff. They announced that Nightwing's gonna die in the next couple issues.
That's lame.
They're killing Dolph Dick
Why
Grayson
would they announce that?
because they want you to buy it, and the more people know,
I think Nightwing is a awesome character, and
I think that's silly
They're-
to
they're-
announce
I
it.
mean-
Like back in the day, like when something like that was going to happen, like you didn't know about it, and
Well-
then you're sitting there and you're reading the comic, and you're like,
Yeah, but they're trying to get sales up.
they're trying to
No,
get
I
sales
know,
up.
but that's dumb.
But the death
Yeah.
of Nightwing might actually drive me away from comics.
Yeah, so Nightwing's gonna bite it. Superboy's gonna bite it too as well. But
All right, I'm done.
Superboy, then?
No, dude, I like Superboy in the '90s for a little bit because he was a little bit more interesting. He didn't have the godlike
Oh,
powers.
but see, here's what's
Superman
happening.
had.
The new 52 Superboy
The
is actually
new,
pretty sweet.
the new 52 Superboy is going to die, and he's going to be replaced by the villainous Superboy from an alternate Earth, the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane.
So
Have fun wrapping that around your brain. Thank you, DC.
Okay, so
So he's what from Earth? Like what? 9?
He's Earth, whatever.
you know what? I'm going to bring more anger. I just
Don't.
want to give this little bit of news that you guys probably didn't hear. Beware the Batman's been pulled from TV. So
Oh,
already,
well,
Really?
good, because those character designs were awful.
You know what else was awful? Pulling in two really awesome TV shows, so you could put on a tired old concept with
We could have had a complete third season of Young Justice by now.
old
Just
Green Lantern.
yeah, for the
Hey,
price of what they paid for
the price
those-
what they paid-
It's like, hold on,
Yeah.
let me computer generate this series and give you my C and D listers.
Yeah, sounds great.
Oh,
When you
not
think of-
even
when you
A
think
guys.
when you think of Batman, you think of the Joker, the Penguin, Killer Croc.
No. You think of
Two-Face,
you think of Anarchy.
or you think of Kite Man.
I always think of Kite Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Actually-
sorry, I can't hear
actually,
you with the
with-
slicing of my own wrist.
Actually, without Kite Man, you wouldn't have Plastic Man. But still.
So
That whole series.
So,
So,
taking
you know what's
that
better than
sadness and that tragedy, because we lost Green Lantern.
You know what was better than that series?
Batman Brave and Bold.
me too.
I was
with
going
the
to
poop.
say The Dark Knight Rises,
That's
but
gross.
just because that
you
I
say
thought it was
poop?
worth
I
mentioning
said me
because
taking
that's
the
the
poop is
only
better than that
thing
series.
that The Dark Knight Rises is better than.
I don't know,
man.
Batman Beyond was pretty rad.
So let's get to more Comic Con. Let's.
So Chantel, I mean, I explained a lot of my experience. I know that like Saturday we were separated for a while because you and I was squatting in 1E, one of the big
And I was
conference
squatting
rooms.
for the Mob City panel.
So yeah, talk about Mob City and some of the stuff you saw on the show floor because I wasn't in the Mob City panel, so I don't know.
I didn't really walk the show floor, but we got to see the first 19 minutes of Mob City, which looked amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that on TNT. They broke it down into like a 3-week series. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a pretty good show. I stalked Milo with Amelia. That was amazing.
she got her picture.
I can't wait to go next year.
She got her picture. Frank Darabont is writing the show, right?
Yes.
He's showrunning.
He wasn't there. He had personal reasons why he couldn't be there, but he sent a video before we saw the first 19 minutes, and the rest of the cast was there. Ed Burns was there.
Oh, Ed Burns is in this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a pretty good actor.
He's
Okay.
playing Bugsy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what's it, 1920s or 30s or 40s or
Some of the most
Yeah.
epic time of.
The guy from Walking Dead played, I can't think of his name.
Shane?
Yes. He's in it.
Oh, okay.
Judge Berthal.
Yeah, is it
John Baratheon, yeah.
Baratheon,
Actually,
Yeah.
Shane's character in Walking Dead was,
Robert
was
Kipner's
really
in
well
it.
done until they jumped the shark on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what else did we do? We took a picture with the Green Ranger. Chantel took a picture
Yes.
of Jason David Frank.
Really?
Yes.
She
He's awesome.
She took a picture of him in the Green Ranger
In the
outfit.
Green Ranger outfit.
So
I'm envious.
I took a picture of him when I did the autograph line. We were at the end of the day, and I took a picture with him in the autograph
Green
line.
Ranger is pretty sweet.
That was pretty, clutch, because he was, they were, closing down the line, so.
He's a cool dude. They
He
say.
did.
Yeah, he is.
And he's
He's really
actually
awesome.
a pretty skilled combatant as well.
And he did what?
He challenged CM Punk to a fight.
No way.
Yep. CM Punk said at San Diego he would fight him, and
CM Punk is a punk.
yeah, and then he called him out. And he goes, "Well, you can't say in the fight world, you can't say I'm going to fight somebody and not fight someone."
Dude, you know it'd be amazing if CM Punk had his intro and he came out and was in the ring and stuff, and then all of a sudden
And then the
it'd be
Green Rangers
and the dragon flute, and then he just comes out of the ceiling, and it'd
He's
be
just
oh, it'd be the coolest thing ever. Or it would go beep 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 beep,
And then a heavy rock intro comes out.
and then the mission briefing with Sword on and stuff. He just runs down and just takes him out, and
You thought about
sparks are
this a lot.
flying.
yes, this is
Actually, that's off the top of my head.
Steve's
Power
fantasies.
Rangers are awesome.
He's like, no, I really got to buy the new
The
wrestling game so I
original
can make it
Power Rangers
happen.
are awesome. The rest of them.
I think I just found a reason to buy a new video game.
Just buy the old one. You can do the same thing.
Yeah, you know.
No.
Like, no, I got to buy the new
I
one.
gotta buy the old updated one.
But yeah, so
I saw Whoopi Goldberg. She was
Awesome.
there.
Is she doing anything cool or just
No.
hanging out?
She was filming a segment for The View.
Oh.
She was interviewing Seth Green. I got
Oh,
a picture,
and-
but it's the back of Seth Green's head.
She pitched a comic book idea with Dan DiDio.
Which was?
Oh, it was on The View. I didn't watch that crap.
You're like, she's pitching a comic idea. I was about to be like, please, bore me.
No, I'm not gonna waste my time watching The View.
She had like a swarm of people like surrounding
The
her.
talk is more your speed, isn't it?
Oh, that's even
No,
worse.
he likes to chew.
The chew.
Chat, the cackling hymns. Anyway,
Big fan of the soup, personally.
yeah, I'm a big fan of soup.
I like soup.
Web soup's good.
Did they
But
get canceled?
Minister.
yeah, because Hardwick's too big for his own britches now, and he's got a new show on Comedy Central at midnight, which I watched. Was awful. Anyway,
You deserve that one.
Did you talk about the pilots that we saw?
oh yeah, tomorrow we touched on it a little bit because last week's podcast was ridiculously long.
The Tomorrow People.
The Tomorrow People.
Yeah, we touched on that.
We talked about that.
Almost
The 100.
Humans looks
Almost
like a
Human.
really good show.
We sat
And
in
then the 100.
the 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
We sat in the we sat in that room for 3 hours watching pilots and the
Pilots.
premieres.
Jeez.
It was.
So, all right, what the 100? What's that going to be on?
That should be coming up soon.
Is that CW?
Yeah,
or-
Yeah.
CW.
Okay.
Chantel has been assigned all the CW shows, by the way.
Because he hates me.
Except for Arrow, because you watch Arrow, and Supernatural, because you watch
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Arrow
Wait,
is amazing right
Arrow's
now.
doing. I've been keeping up with Arrow, and it's like super good. And
Yes.
Supernatural's also good, but the rest of
Yes.
CW shows are kind of.
Yeah, that's why
and
she's
I'm
gonna
being
watch them.
forced.
That's what she's
The
gonna watch 'em.
Tomorrow People's kind of meh.
I don't know what to think of that show, honestly.
I
I saw the pilot and I was just like,
You're too old. I mean, like you're like twice the age of what the viewer is supposed to be. I
So
guess
you're twice
I
the
don't
age
know.
of the target audience.
Yeah, because they're like I don't know, 12 or 13.
But she's the female demographic, but so she has some of the requirements
I don't know.
of the
man.
CW network.
Oh, Yeah.
That you're
I
female.
am I like into these little girly dramas?
No, but
What's it
I'm
about?
not gonna.
I
I'm
just
not
have
gonna
a
watch it.
strange
So
obsession with the Pretty Little Liars, but that's it.
those four
Most
chicks,
girls do.
those four chicks equal one Batman.
Strange obsession, but that's
I've watched the show. Those four chicks equal one Batman.
You have to have
No.
The detective work those chicks are doing in this show is amazing.
Hold on, you have to have 4 women to make one Batman.
Well, you watch Pretty Little Liars, you'll
I-
find out why. Those chicks.
I
those
Or they
actually-
could make one Batwoman.
I have no,
No.
inkling to watch any of the shows in the CW because I can
It's
just
on.
stream them off.
You mean
Off
other
of-
than Arrow and
Yeah,
Supernatural?
with Arrow and Supernatural, which both I can get off of Netflix or
the
Hulu.
CW's way down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why you're watching it.
I blame
because
Cult.
I'm not gonna watch it.
They're like, hey guys, check this out. It's called Vampire Diaries, and I was like, hey, check this. No.
No. No. Well, you know they made a spin-off show to that, right? The originals.
Yeah.
Check out this. Here's a missile
Wait, they
for
made
you.
a spin
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, hey,
Boom.
Yeah.
this show, you know what this does? Vampires are old and haggard. And then they brought up, what was that there's a werewolf one on now that doesn't interest me.
You
at
know
all?
what to show you guys
Well,
should
Teen
watch? Downton Abbey.
That's a good show. That is
Yeah.
a good show.
It's such a good
It is
show.
a great show.
It's not
Such a great
Yeah.
show.
You know what's coming back soon? Sherlock. So there.
Yeah, well, you
the
know.
British one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
good,
Cum-
because
the
the
Cumberbatch.
American one
Not
is kinda-
elementary.
No.
Elementary's
Not
kind of
elementary.
meh. Cumberbatch is so
Absolutely, Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey is a very good
good.
show.
Downton
Top
Abbey.
notch.
I don't know.
Just watch. Give it
I
a
don't
try.
Yeah, top notch. It's great.
It doesn't appeal to me at
No,
all.
no. Listen.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
There's
Here's,
no one
here's why
murdering
I can agree
someone.
I can agree with their opinions because of what they're saying. The British TV shows run circles around American TV shows.
A lot of times,
Circles.
If you
They
have,
a lot
run
of times they
circles.
do.
that's
It,
I've-
it
I've
depends. It depends.
Not-
I watched
Very-
Luthor. Very good. Idris Elba was wonderful in that.
Yeah.
He's
I've
awesome.
watched some of Sherlock, which was amazing compared
Yes.
to Elementary.
Yes.
Derek is amazing.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
these
that's right,
shows-
awesome.
Oh, I still get to
These
watch
shows, these shows are so well thought out.
there's,
Yeah.
It's not
Orphan
the same
Black.
thing.
For every one of
heard
those,
that's a-
there's
there's
a
like
bunch of awful ones.
yeah, they're really
Doctor
bad.
Who is amazing.
No.
I have it in my
Actually,
Netflix.
yes, Doctor
No.
Who is good. I can actually say that the
Why do you hate
the
Doctor
the
Who?
British the British original version of Being Human is in my mind. I've seen them both. It's not as good as the one on the Sci-Fi Channel. The one on the Sci-Fi Channel is awesome
Well, that's like
because
you know,
it doesn't involve governmental agencies hunting down supernaturals, and it's the one from the Brit one is kind of old hat and tired, but it's the original, and then you get the one from Being Human where they add more of a personal element to it. It's more of a drama type thing, and it's actually kind of interesting.
And then you have The Office, where it was very good and very polished, and then we took the ball and ran with it in America, and
we
had
fell down some stairs
Well, depends on who you ask, because
with some scissors. in the
Michael
face.
Scott's a great character.
It definitely
Yeah.
fell down the stairs in the next to last season.
But that last season was
But
That
the last season,
was
the
hilarious.
second half of the last
Yes.
season
They
was
finished-
incredible.
Did they not finish so strong?
They did.
Yeah, they
and
did.
that's the thing. You go out on top. They're like, we're gonna just huff and puff.
That
and
first half, though,
bring
where
it.
they're like, "Oh, Pam is like going to see the sound guy or the mic
Yeah, that
boom
was-
guy." Like what? No.
They just teased it.
Like,
They
come
teased it a
on.
little bit. They
Yeah.
teased
And it was dumb.
The
And
finale
then-
was amazing.
Yeah,
It was awesome. It was one of the best finales in TV ever.
it's
so,
up there with Seinfeld for me.
Yeah.
So,
It really
quick
is.
question:
Yo,
Do we have a Netflix of the week?
Netflix Gym of the Week. We
And
were
Gatwa?
kind of pushing over that so we could do some more con talk.
Oh,
But
Netflix Gem of the Week. I actually have one.
Well, you,
I've got
Well,
you
I
just
I
got
actually
one.
have
so-
one this week.
I think Steve's not done one in forever.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and
so
do yours, and then I'll do mine as a bonus.
He
Okay.
just really wants to talk about this. So, Steve, let's wrap it up right before the finale. Some Netflix Gym of the Week.
Actually, Netflix Gym of the Week, it was an interesting concept of a film that I watched. It wasn't what I thought it was initially, but it's a Russian supernatural thriller called Night Watch.
I watched that.
That's in my Netflix queue.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, the basic. I mean, it doesn't have an amazing budget because the Russian film industry is not exactly super top notch Hollywood, but it's got an interesting premise where a long time ago there was the armies of darkness and the armies of light, and they met on a bridge, and they started a fight, and they realized that at one point they were evenly matched. So, and they were both comprised of supernatural beings they call others. And what it was is they found a peasant nearby that was just a normal human, and they laid down a pact, which was a truce, where the light others, like when you came into your power, you chose light or darkness. And the light others basically formed something called Night's Watch, where they made sure during the night they watched over the dark others to ensure that they upheld the accord, and during the day the dark others had something called Day Watch, where they did the same thing. So it was slightly kind of like in a way it was sort of policey, where the characters were like trying to track down these bad guys or these good guys, and they were trying to figure out what's going on with this crazy prophecy of doom and stuff. And it was actually, the main character has an interesting power. He's a seer. He has premonition abilities, and he sees these things. And like, he's just a normal guy at the beginning of the movie, and like, he wants to get his girlfriend back. And he goes to this lady who turns out to be a dark other, and she's a witch. And
It was crazy.
It was really crazy, and like, he's talking to vampires and stuff, and it's actually really neat. And the movie's, it's the first of a trilogy that I'm looking forward to the other two. It ended kind of strange, where I was like, what? But at the same time, it had an ending that I didn't really. It was one of those good movies. Like, the movie was it wasn't stellar, but it was good, and I liked the ending because it wasn't one of those typical happy resolution movies. It was like like the first of a trilogy started out with the Empire, like the ending of The Empire Strikes Back, where like stuff went down, but you realize the hero himself isn't really an amazingly squeaky clean good guy. He's more realistic. He's a normal dude, and he's gritty, and he just wants to get by and get things done.
Do you remember, I don't know if you noticed this, but did you know that the director went on to do a bunch of other things? Like, he actually has some stuff in America that's fairly decent.
No,
He's I can't pronounce it, like, Tamir Benkar. It's very,
very Russian.
Yeah. He is the director for Wanted
Okay,
and 9 with Elijah Wood, the animated film.
that was an amazing movie.
And,
And that was pretty good.
what was it? Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. He did all of this.
Oh,
wow.
I love
Okay.
Abraham Lincoln.
Was it not
Vampire
fun?
Hunter.
Super fun.
Great.
See, the movie
That movie was amazing. Amazing.
So yeah, I mean, if it's one of his earlier, it might be one of his more recent ones, but it's the first of a trilogy. I'm looking for the other two coming to America.
Well, no, the second one's in America.
Daywatch is out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daywatch is
Yeah,
out.
then there's
Okay.
Duskwatch that hasn't come
I'll
yet.
have to check
I
that
don't
out then.
think so.
I also watched a movie called Strigoi. It is a Romanian vampire movie that is heavily based off of the vampire legend from there. It's actually kind of funny, but it's really weird because it's all in English. What? It's a bunch of Romanian people speaking in English, and sometimes it's really hard to understand them, but it's got some comedic elements, it's got some decent elements, but it's interesting because it's a more traditional look at the Romania's vampire lore, which was really cool. So, yeah,
All right.
Netflix this week has been pretty good to me.
Nice. Alright, you guys ready for this bonus gem?
Or Nugget, as they say.
Yeah, this is the Netflix nugget.
Okay, what we got?
We'll determine if it's gold or something else, though.
I see what you did there.
I already know what you guys are gonna say.
Yeah.
The Master of Disguise.
Leave.
You're fired.
Leave.
You're fired.
Dana
I bought your
Carvey.
house and
Leave.
sold it.
Dana Carvey
Burning it down.
plays
Jeez.
simple and sweet Pistachio Disguisey, who discovers his keen hereditary talent for imitation when he must rescue his father from a criminal mastermind.
Hey, why don't you go watch a marathon of
This movie
2.5 Men or something?
is dumb,
Hey,
and you should watch it.
if you
because
want to watch
it's
something funny with
pretty
Dana Carvey
dumb.
in it, how about watching Saturday Night Live?
Yeah,
Or
but,
I know, if you're looking for a funny movie that's coming out
Hold on. I
tomorrow,
have something appropriate for
Bad
this.
Grandpa.
this movie is the Netflix nugget.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the turd.
not the golden one. No.
It's a turd.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. So,
Wait.
Hold on, I have something
Oh,
appropriate.
Wait. You got one left? One more?
No.
One more.
Yes!
That is a summary of a.
Yes!
Jeez.
Yes, that was it.
Very appropriate. Sadly, very appropriate.
Sad trombone. I sad trombone you, Eli.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the finale. We're gonna wrap it up. We had the somewhat longer edition, and
It's all gravy.
So, Eli, what you got down coming in? the pipe?
Coming up, I'm probably buying Batman Arkham Origins tomorrow.
Good idea, because
And
that
then-
looks really good.
You're gonna have
Nathan's gonna
some-
buy it too, so I can play it.
Nope. So then you're gonna have some awesome stuff for us on Time Rest Tuesday. Maybe a once over.
I might shoot a once over because I'm getting the PS3 version.
Oh, you fail.
Actually, that's a really good choice.
Yeah, because it's better textures, like the other two games.
Wah, wah.
Hey,
So anyway,
if you're looking for something that doesn't really require multiplayer and you want a better gaming experience,
Yeah,
go for the high resolution.
that's right.
that's never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
Like,
not my
why would I
reason.
buy the inferior product?
Yeah, sure.
we can fight about this for days.
Yeah,
Continue.
pretty much.
But that's what I'm going to be working on, I guess.
Okay, let's see if you can actually put down Peace Walker to play Batman.
I
You
probably
better.
will.
You better.
Well, Batman's
All
my
right.
favorite.
Steve, what you got coming?
I got 2 reviews. One of a video game. I've actually, even though Fire Emblem's really been out for a while, I gotta finish my review on that.
We'll do a retro
Oh, I'm
review.
glad you're
It's
writing a
fine.
review because I have not finished that game.
Because I actually see in the time that it maybe took you to get 25% through, I finished it 2.5 times.
Yeah, see, that's
So
that kind of game. I have an attention span that lasts I can play it for 2 or 3 days, and then I'm like, I gotta play something else.
see, it was all about the story for me.
Yeah,
Watching my characters crush the other team, super good, but
Yeah.
the story was good. It's the reason why I still play Tactics once every year. Anyway, that's about it.
All right, Marquise, what you got coming down the pipe?
Besides getting over the crud, stuff.
You gonna go to a movie?
Marquise has got.
Marquis, he's referring to himself in the third
I
person.
literally have the biggest supposed workload of the team right now. That's why Shantel has to watch all the CW shows, because I can't watch all the TV and all the movies that come out. But I plan on going to a movie. I don't know which one yet.
Well, let me know.
Actually, it'll probably be the Escape Plan. I'll watch Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
That'd be good.
Old.
We need someone to actually review that. But you're not going to do a written review because we're going to start more.
Video reviews, yes, in the new cave.
Because
We're
guess what? We can churn those out in about 10 minutes. Do one, then another, then another.
Yeah.
We're going to need some actual textures and stuff for the chroma key. You guys want to come up with some ideas or whatever, or we just put the logo in the background. I don't really give a crap.
Oh,
Cool.
and we need to start our pull list. We need to discuss that too after the stuff, but that's after stuff. Yeah. So
We're gonna
I've got
start a
stuff.
pull list.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Chantel, you got anything down the pipe?
Watching crappy CW TV shows.
Suffer.
See.
Just say no.
And waiting for my Veronica Mars t-shirts to come in.
Yeah, Shantel.
Who's that?
Shantel was one of the fangirls of the Veronica Mars movie,
Yes, I was a backer.
and she paid 200?
200 and something.
You're like, I am going to bleed for this movie.
She
to
got some
happen.
good stuff though. She got some sweet stuff.
Please, my blood.
You know,
Yeah, I looked at that page. They had some pretty good backer rewards.
I'm still waiting for the right Lantern to come out in the series of Green Lantern stuff.
I'm waiting for the ability to go back in time so I can prevent that girl from Veronica Mars from ever meeting Dax Shepard.
Good
Me
luck.
too, but
Now they're married and they've already had a kid or something, and I'm like, I don't know.
yeah, it's over.
He's annoying. Parenthood. Ugh. Anyways,
He's on a decent hit TV show. You can't knock him for putting work in.
that show is a staple
Maybe
of
NBC?
NBC only because everything else failed miserably, and it did okay.
And
And
yet
they're
it's like
yeah.
the worst show they have.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, considering they have Blacklist now, Grimm is great. I can't wait for Grimm
Like
to come
literally
back.
every
So good
other
for
show
Grimm.
on that network
It's amazing.
It's
is
incredible.
good.
They
The
have Dracula
voice,
too,
the
don't
voice
they?
is killing
No,
it.
that
That's
show
coming.
sucks.
I haven't seen it.
I'm
show's
going
gonna
to give it
suck.
2 episodes.
What?
If it can't hook
Jonathan
me,
Jonathan Rhys Meyers as Dracula.
yeah, it shows like him and like a million women. There's just like a sea of women, and there's a camera from above,
And
and
then he
then it
makes his
zooms
vampire
in,
face at the
and
end.
yeah, he's like right in the middle of all these women. He goes, "I'm a vampire." So, anyways,
Why do vampires always gotta be all like?
I don't know.
You know why? Because Buffy made that look really
Well, in
cool.
Twilight, they shimmer like diamonds.
Yeah, but Buffy made
Shine bright like a diamond.
vampires look like every time they get angry, they look like a bulldog face.
Yes.
You're like, grr, here's my angry face, and you're like, I really enjoy the writing of Joss Whedon, but Buffy the Vampire is ridiculous.
It is great.
I thought it was a
I-
bitter beer face.
I preferred Angel.
No, okay.
Angel was. I like the pace of Angel because
Oh,
it
but
wasn't a
weird.
teenage girl fighting demons and monsters. And
Team Angel was
ridiculousness.
awesome. Team Angel would have killed Team Buffy in a heartbeat.
You know what I liked?
No, they didn't have a Slayer, man. She would have killed.
They had
him.
Faith. Yeah, Faith was an honorable mention of Team Angel, and yeah, and they have Connor, who needs a Slayer, and you've got the son of 2 vampires.
Don't get me into Connor. Jeez. Anyways, all right.
See, that's the truth. It's like
That's
No.
This is the
no.
finale.
We're wrapping this up. We're not having the Buffy Angel discussion right now. It's not appropriate.
The
for
finale
anyone.
has been like
2
10
hours.
minutes.
2 hours.
Well,
all right, everyone. Let's wrap this up.
hey
So-
Nathan, what are you doing?
Oh, me? Well,
Working.
I'm gonna work on this room some more and see if I can find space for some of the stuff in here, and then get the software set up, hang the chroma key screen, get it ironed.
if you need help with stuff, just give me a call.
I probably will need help with moving the bed. Because there is a bed, because this is a bedroom that's being turned into a studio. It's called conversion, people! Anyways,
Would
doing
you
that,
say it's
watching a lot of TV.
evolving? Yeah.
Which dome did you use to make it evolve?
The Stone of Awesome.
The Stone of
All
Awesome.
right, so...
Time rustite.
I must.
Eli?
Yes.
That's enough.
Oh, Eli,
Toss into you.
Do stuff.
Play more games.
buy more comics.
Do something, I don't know.
Yes.
Go to timerust.com where we have all of our stuff.
Thanks for joining us again, Chantel.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a pleasure to have
thanks,
you back.
Thanks for visiting.
Thanks for having me.
And that's the show.
Turtle.